What if I told you that the worst day of someone's life turned out to be the best thing that ever happened to them? Stay with me, because this story will change how you see life's little disasters. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because we share stories that warm your heart and remind you why life is beautiful. Today's tale is about Murphy's Law, cosmic jokes, and how sometimes the universe has a better plan than we do. Meet Sarah, 32 years old, living in Chicago, and convinced that last Tuesday was designed specifically to ruin her life. It started when her alarm didn't go off. She woke up an hour late, which meant no shower, no breakfast, and definitely no time for that important presentation she'd been practicing for weeks. She grabbed yesterday's coffee, cold of course, and rushed out the door. But wait, it gets better. Her car wouldn't start. Dead battery. Of all the days in the entire year, it chose today. She called an Uber, watching the little car icon on her phone move at the pace of a sleepy snail through morning traffic. When she finally arrived at the office, 45 minutes late, her boss was standing in the lobby. Not sitting at his desk, not in a meeting, standing, right there, in the lobby. "Sarah," he said, and her heart sank. "We need to talk." She followed him to his office, mentally updating her resume. The presentation was supposed to be her big moment, her chance to lead the new project. Instead, she was walking the plank. But here's where the story takes a turn. Her boss sat down and said, the client meeting was moved to next week. Technical issues on their end. "But that's not why I called you in." He slid a folder across the desk. "We received your application for the London position." Sarah had forgotten about that. She'd applied 3 months ago on a whim, never expecting to hear back. "The job is yours if you want it," he continued. "They need someone immediately, which means you'd be leaving today." Today? The day her alarm betrayed her? The day her car died? The day everything went wrong? Except suddenly, nothing was wrong at all. If she'd given that presentation, she would have been committed to the Chicago project for 6 months. If her morning had gone according to plan, she would have said no to London, thinking she was finally getting her big break here. But the universe, in its infinite wisdom, had other plans. Sarah said yes. She went home, packed a suitcase, and boarded a plane that evening. Her roommate promised to ship the rest of her stuff. Her dead car battery? Her neighbor bought the car as is. 3 months later, Sarah met James at a cafe in Notting Hill. 6 months after that, she got promoted to director. A year later, James proposed to her on the Tower Bridge, all because her alarm didn't go off. Now, I'm not saying every bad day is secretly a good day in disguise. Sometimes coffee spills are just coffee spills. But Sarah's story reminds us of something important. We can't always see the full picture when we're standing too close to the canvas. That missed train might save you from an accident. That rejection letter might redirect you to something better. That embarrassing moment might become your favorite story to tell. Life has a funny way of working out, not always how we planned, but often how we needed. So the next time everything seems to be falling apart, take a breath. Maybe, just maybe, it's actually fallen into place. What's your story? Have you ever had a terrible day that turned out to be a blessing? Share it in the comments below. I read every single one, and I'd love to hear how life surprised you. If this story made you smile, give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone who needs a reminder that bad days don't last forever. And subscribe for more stories that restore your faith in beautiful timing. Thanks for watching, and remember, trust the journey, even when you can't see the destination. See you in the next story.